Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we're looking at functions. Now specifically in this question, we're looking at a little bit of terminology of functions. So I've got f of x, right? So the idea is that I have a function where the input is x and the output is found using this expression to the right-hand side. I take the x and I square it, and then I take away 3 lots of that x, and then I add 9. So what is the value of f of minus 4? Well, when x is equal to minus 4. So what does that look like? Well, we're going to write it like this. And then we substitute. So we change all of those x's, right? We are inputting our number, which gives us, don't get caught out by the minus times a minus. Right, well that's going to give us 37. Now looking at this next question, I'm not sure, but I presume that we're going to end up with a simultaneous equation, right? Because I've got a's and b's in both f of x and g of x, and then I've got some substituting down below. So that's my assumption going into this question. But the first thing I'm going to do is match up, right, this to these x's and this to this x. So what does that look like? Well, when x is negative 3, right, the first function is equal to 4. So 4 is equal to this. I'm going to multiply this side by that and simplify it as I go. Minus 3 is plus 3. Now be careful here with your minus 6 and your b. They do look quite similar. Actually, I'm just going to move this over so those equal signs match up. Okay, so this side becomes 8a plus 12, which is equal to negative 6 plus b. I'm going to move all of the variables to one side. 8a minus b is equal to, well, negative 6. I'm taking away 12, so negative 18. This here is my first equation that just includes a and b. So let's have a look at what happens with g of x. Well, when x is negative 1, we get negative 2/5. So that's equal to a 3b plus negative 1. And I'm going to do a little bit of cross multiplying here. Right, so minus 2, just seeing this is not going to line up like I want it to. Minus 2, 3b minus 1, so plus or minus, so plus minus 1 gives you minus 1, and that's equal to 5a, right, 5 times a. So expanding this out, oh, don't forget that b. Moving the coefficients to the left-hand side, I go minus 5a minus 6b is equal to negative 2. I'm going to multiply everything by negative 1. There's too many negatives here. It's not the kind of day we're having. All right, I've got my second equation. So as I expected from the start, it's a simultaneous equation. And actually what I'm going to do with b, or with number 1 here, is make it equal to b so that I can substitute it into the equation. Right? I can't actually see any simple ways of multiplying these together. So to do elimination, so this becomes 8a, well, let's go the other way. b is equal to negative 18. Oh, no it's not. b is equal to 8a plus 18. So if I sub b equal to 8a plus 18 into our second equation, well, what do I get? I get 5a plus 6b, and I'm going to expand that out. And then this becomes 108. Right, so what am I left with on this side? Well, I've got 53 lots of A, and I take away 108 from both sides, leaving me with negative 106. So A is equal to negative 2. If A equals negative 2, then B is equal to 8A plus 18, then what is that? Well, B is equal to 8 times negative 2 plus 18. Right, 8 times negative 2 is negative 16 plus 18, which is equal to 2. So let's go up top right hand corner. A equal to negative 2, B equal to 2.